of people that said they want to speak, but they're not sure about the content that they should put out, or if they will even have enough content to put out. So this video, I want to answer to you, how do you become a speaker in your own field, in the field that you want to be a speaker in, right? So I outlined 4 different types of ways that you can become a speaker and what roles you can basically take in order to become a speaker in the field that you want to become a speaker in. So find your character or one of your characters in one of these 4 and basically implement this character in your own role in order to become a speaker in the field that you want to become a speaker in. So number 1, there's a leader. So the leader is basically someone that shares a similar background story as his audience. So you are a leader because you've experienced certain things that your audience has experienced, and now you have solutions, now you have answers, and you know where the pitfalls are that your audience can basically, and how your audience can basically avoid going through the very same pitfalls. So if you are someone that has already done something and you want to become a speaker, you can become a leader in that field, and you can share some of the content or some of the pitfalls that people can, or how people can avoid those pitfalls through your experiences, because you've went through similar things or more or less the same things as a speaker or as a leader. I took this role also when I first started speaking, because how I started was with a couple of flips in property, and then I started teaching people how to become property flippers, and then I started having more and more engagement with my students. And as I go through pitfalls, or as I go through some of the things that I'm going through in property, I'm able to share these or share some of the solutions, or how I've actually overcome these things in property, or some of the problems that I've overcome in property, because I've gone through the process myself. So the leader basically goes out and finds solutions, or has gone and found solutions already, and they're basically talking about their experiences and solutions in the field. And then there's a reporter. So the reporter basically will be someone that might not know much about a certain field, but knows other people that are in the field. So the reporter will basically interview and share some of the experiences that the audience or some of the people that they've engaged with have shared. So the reporter will basically sit with someone that it will be like an interview sort of. So you'll basically ask questions from someone that's already an expert in something, so that people can actually benefit from that message. And I've actually started taking that role also of a reporter, where I'm basically interviewing other people that are experts, even though in certain things I'm already an expert in, but I'll ask someone else who's also equally an expert or who's more experienced in that field to basically share their content. And what happens with the reporter is, you get seen with other people that are experts, and you are regarded as an expert also. So you are seen with more and more people that are basically bigger than you in the field, or have more experience than you, and more of your audience will see you being with those people, and that makes you appear as an audience, and it's much easier for your audience to engage with you, because you are reporting about something that you're interviewing someone else who's an expert in, and you are actually able to engage with your audience, because you are reporting to them something that someone who's an expert can relate to, you know? So number 2 is becoming a reporter. And number 3, the third way you should become a speaker is to become an adventurer. So you know some of the things that your audience is suffering with. But instead of interviewing someone, what you do is you go out, you find answers, and basically talk about the answers. So you are going out as an adventurer. You're curious also. You want to know some of the things that people are experiencing. You go out there and you find answers and you tell your audience about your journey to discovering some of the solutions that you found out in your adventure. So you can become a leader, you can become a reporter, you can become an adventurer. And number 4, you can become a hero. So these are people that are shy. So people that are introverts, people that are shy, they don't like talking, they don't like the spotlight, but they know it's necessary for them to take this message across. They know it's absolutely imperative that they take out this message across. So they have to share this message so that other people can benefit from this. But they are shy, they are introverts, but they force it out of themselves. And they let it show when they're sharing this message that they are actually shy, they are actually introverts, but they know that this is absolutely necessary for them to share that message. And they let the audience know. And that makes them appear as heroes because they are sharing a message even though it's not in their nature to do so. You know? So in all these 4 characters, which one do you identify with? Are you a leader? Do you know solutions to a certain problem that you can actually start speaking about? Are you a reporter? Do you know other people that are basically experts in a certain field that you can actually share or help share their messages? Are you an adventurous person? You know some of the problems that your audience is facing. You go out there, you basically share those messages. Or are you a hero? Someone that doesn't like talking, but know it's absolutely necessary for your audience to hear your message, and you push yourself to go out there and share your message, right? So in all these 4 characters, which one do you identify with, and how can you start your career in speaking? Because I've been saying that speaking is one of the careers that are paying a lot of money and that can actually put you in a better position to actually fast track your career in anything. How I started also as a speaker was with sharing my message in entrepreneurship, in property, but I started to have more and more friends that are experts in property. Because why? I was able to speak. I was able to go out there and speak about my message or my experiences in property. So you also, if you are a leader, if you are someone that wants to start, if you are a reporter, if you are an adventurous person, or if you want to appear as a hero, you can start right now and start sharing your message, because speaking is absolutely going to fast track your career, right? So I hope you love this message. Tell me, what are some of the characters that you identify with? And how are you going to make sure that you start speaking to other people using the very same characters that you have? Hope you like this video. If you like it, click on the like button. But otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Cheers.